Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Not surprising here, discussing the piece of news coming from Venezuela. Why? Because I said it before, the Americans will not allow Venezuela get into Guyana and take Essequibo region. They will go and fight for resources. And that's exactly what President Maduro, believe him or not, claims. He claims that secret US Army, CIA bases gearing up for escalation in disputed Essequibo region in Guyana, next door. So let me show you here 3 articles plus 1 map, and if true, and I would like you to think about it in this way. Obviously, you do whatever you want, but be skeptical. Maduro comes and says that, okay, that's what he said. Now, if you, from the very beginning, you do not trust Maduro because the good people told you not to trust him, okay, well, do you trust United States of America telling you that they trust ISIS statement that they were involved in the Moscow attack? So why would you trust those guys? Oh, no, they are involved, ISIS is involved because they said so. But we don't trust Maduro because he said so? Skepticism required on both instances. So remember, the truth has short legs. It needs some time to come and appear at the party. Before that, the lie with long legs goes around the world 50 times. So let me show you the 3 articles plus the map. I'm not surprised if that's true. And I'm inclined to think that's true because that's the way these guys always did. And I predicted that. I said, these guys, the American CIA, the interest will use the United States of America to protect and, All right, let's move. Sputnik. Secret US Army, CIA bases gearing up for escalation in disputed Essequibo region, Maduro says. Now remember, oh, beautiful, beautiful. Is that an emerald? I love emeralds. Right there. And it's a real one. Let's check it out. It's a real one right there. At least that's what it seems. But anyway, if you remember Venezuela, Maduro said that he actually has a claim on the territory, part of the claim of the territory of Guyana, which is next door. Let me show you a map. And here it is. This is the map of South America. Venezuela is right here, and next door is Guyana here. So Venezuela claims about, I would say, 2/3 of Guyana, saying, hey, this is actually our land, because it has a lot of oil, as far as I have been informed. And I said the Americans will not allow that to happen. They already brought, I think, a warship around here patrolling and providing assistance to the poor people of Guyana. So this is where the thing happen. And I'm not surprised if CIA has bases here or military. Not at all. So let's go back to see what evidence Mr. Maduro provides. Venezuelan President Nicolas, however you want it, Maduro, announced on Thursday that the Venezuelan government has obtained verified information regarding secret military bases established, that's past tense, by the U.S. Southern Command and Central Intelligence Agency, CIA, on the disputed, according to them, territory of the Essequibo region with Guyana, or Guyana. In early December, Venezuelans voted in a referendum to claim sovereignty over the Essequibo. Yeah, but isn't Essequibo part of another country? So how do you do that? Oh, as Kosovo did? Oh, my bad. Okay, more than half, but they didn't even have a referendum in Kosovo. They had the guys elected saying, we are independent today. And the Americans got ready, and NATO peacekeeping forces got ready their beautiful weapons. More than half of Venezuela's eligible voters, or 10.55 million people, participated in the referendum, with all 5 questions on the balloting gaining 95% public support. On the territory of Guyana Essequiba, there are secret military bases of the Southern Command, the Southern Command's military cells and CIA cells established to prepare attacks against the population of Tumeremo in the south and east of Venezuela, as well as to prepare for an escalation against Venezuela, end quote. Maduro was quoted as saying by the presidential press service on X during a ceremony to sign a law to protect the Essequibo region. We'll see when things should hit the fan in Essequibo. He added that the disputed region was being governed by the Southern Command, the CIA, and the U.S. oil giant ExxonMobil or Mobil. Possible? Very much. Do I have evidence? No. Wait. Short legs coming, which seeks to seize Venezuela's resources. I think that's 100% possible and 99% probable, adding that they control all the local governing bodies, including the defense and police. So this is what they said. Now, Venezuela gained independence. They say about west of Essequibo River includes Venezuela gained independence from Spain in 1845, with Essequibo recognized as part of its sovereign territory. There you have it. That's Venezuela's. In 1899, however, the United Kingdom filed and won an arbitration claim to recognize Essequibo as part of its then Caribbean colony of British Guyana. Oh, so the British... Okay. Independent Guyana cited this 1899 arbitrary award in its 2018 International Court of Justice suit against Venezuela, claiming sovereignty over the disputed territory. So the Brits intervened because of their colonies. Okay, so that's the first article. Let's go to the next one. Coming from Agence France Presse, must be trusted. Venezuela says U.S. building quote-unquote secret bases in disputed Essequibo. And the Venezuelan accused United States of building secret military bases, an oil-rich region of Guyana that Caracas claims as its territory. And again, the same. We have information providing that in the territory of Guyana, Essequibo, temporarily administered by Guyana, secret military bases of the U.S. Southern Command, a body of the CIA, have been installed. So here you have another one. Let's move to next. Oh, here again, he claimed that his counterpart, President Irfan Ali, and according does not govern Guyana, and that Guyana is governed by the Southern Command, the CIA, and ExxonMobil. I think that is very, very possible. And here they tell us about the history. No, they don't tell us anything about history, because why should they? Next one. Russia Today. U.S. suspected of building secret military bases in oil-rich Latin America region. Venezuelan President sees Washington's actions close to his country's borders as an aggression. Now, let's start with this. I think that this is 99% possible, and I would say 100% possible, 99% probable. And I'm not surprised. And something will happen at the border between Venezuela and Guyana. And then the Americans who are going to be used by the interest will intervene and will smash the tyrannical government of Venezuela. Yeah, give me my beer now. I can watch garbage TV, put my mask, and be up to date with boosters. Yeah, especially keep my mouth shut. So what do you think is happening over there? Maduro is not following orders, that's what it is. And when an claimed vassal state doesn't follow orders, because he just claimed to be a vassal state and Venezuela doesn't want to be a vassal state, and the problem is Venezuela has oil. If Venezuela wouldn't have shit, you wouldn't hear about Maduro whatsoever. Nobody would care about Maduro in Venezuela. But it does have oil. It has resources. That's why you hear about Ukraine. Not because Ukraine has resources, which it has certain. It's about Russia. Russia has too many resources. We need to manage them for the baboons. That's what they think. That's exactly what they think. Maduro is going to be attacked. As I said, an incident. And then I'm not suspecting, I know, there are Russian troops in Venezuela. And we're going to have a little splendid war like the American-Spanish War. Remember, a little splendid war that in the Havana Bay, the American military vessel just was attacked. It wasn't attack, fucking, how do you call it, blew up because it was an accident. That's what it was. How do you call those, not compression, the air, the steam boiler room blew up. That's what happened. They just found out after what, about 100 and some years. Yeah. And then in the meantime, we took over, they took over Cuba, and then the other guy took over Cuba. He went to Washington, D.C. to ask for money, and I said, nah, you can't have that. Okay, I'm going to ask the Soviets. And he was, okay, now I'm a communist. All right, my friends, here it is. It's going to be another Venezuela, until Venezuela, and that's going to be a big risk, will accept Russian missiles on its territory. If the Russians are capable of doing that, then these guys are going to be all. You can't do that. Only we can do that to you. You can't do that to us. Why? Because we're equal. Wait, garbage will start over there. I said another article in another video that I made regarding Venezuela. Venezuela is caught by its throat, and they try to cut it. If tomorrow Maduro will give everything that Venezuela has to ExxonMobil or Chevron or others, I guarantee you Maduro will be invited to White House in the next year and 2 months. Let's say 14 months, 16 months, he's going to be at the White House if tomorrow Maduro says that. And if he agrees to step down and conduct fair and free elections, democracy and all that, and they're going to take care of Maduro after they invite him, they're going to just, Maduro is going to die. Or they're going to, the Court of Justice will just grab him and CIA will hand him over. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth and be just.